welcome back to the Chaos Express podcast. Today we're going to be focusing on friendships, making friends in year 7, how friendships progress through secondary school, losing friends and toxic friendships. So to start us off, Asad.
When you make friends, you can't make friends with the wrong people, because if you're led into a bad world, then it's not good for your learning and your education. And to be honest, in school, you're really here to learn. You're not here to make yourself popular and make yourself like the best in the whole school.
My experience with making friends is quite good, because I feel like whenever I know that a person is around and sad, I can cheer them up. And then after that, I normally get with a pretty good relationship with them as a friend. And then after a couple of months, we normally become really good friends. And that's how I like making friends, making people happy and trying to be there for them.
Mostly what I find is similarities between people. So, when I first joined the school, Alessandra was one of my first friends, and we had in common that our parents both did the same jobs, and we both like sports, especially swimming, so that was a good way to make friends, I guess. So similarities is quite important.
And the thing is, you sort of know when you meet those people in your life, the ones that are going to be there for you throughout all these years. Like Kamel and I, we may not have had the strongest friendship in year 7, but now he's one of my best friends, and I know I can go to him with an issue. So we've maintained that friendship for so many years now, and that's the thing about your transition from say year 11 to year 12. A lot of your friends do go to different schools, and a lot of friends will move on, a lot of friends will join different friendship groups, and the friends that are going to be there for you for most of your life, then you can tell that in that change. You can tell the people that do want to be there for you and do want to support you.
Many people will walk into your life and out of your life, but only the true friends will stay behind and care for you as well.
Also, it can't be a one-way relationship, because if, for example, you're giving everything into the relationship, going over to your friend's house, or you're getting yourself involved with them, and it's just obvious that they don't want to give to you, you shouldn't stay in that relationship, because it's not good for you to have the extra stress.
Yeah, I definitely get that. It's that sort of toxic friendship where you feel like it's parasitic in a sense. It's one person is feeding off of the other. There's many reasons behind that. You might not know personal reasons.
I've had an experience with a toxic friendship before. It was in primary school, year 5 or 6, and there was this girl who was friend with my best friend, and she wanted to be friends with her for forever, and so did I. So then I tried to become friends with her, but it was kind of like how Asad mentioned, a one-way relationship, and I was trying to be her friend, say, oh, how are you, how is it, and then I started to wonder what I did, and then she kept on saying it was something that I can't tell you, which, as you mentioned, probably was nothing. So then we, after that, didn't become friends, and I felt sad for quite a while, and we talked to the teachers about it, and they separated us for the whole school year.
It's taking those steps to maintaining something or to getting rid of something. It's you could have chosen to pursue it, but would that have made you happy?
No, because once I realised that she don't want to be my friend, there's no way I want to be around her.
And see, even this lower school level, you can still see the toxicity of friendships. You don't have supportive friends. They are not your friends. They are acquaintances who you happen to see and you might spend time with, but they're not your friends.
I think, especially when it gets too close to exams and stuff, friends that don't encourage you to study more and do more academic stuff aren't really the best for you at that time. So for any year 11s or year 13s that are going to do the exams soon, they should really reassess the friends that they have.
If you get caught up in a wrong big group of friends in year 7, you're a new person, and you just come out from being the biggest in your school to being the youngest again, and it's like it's a big thing to be the smallest in the school, and so when you can easily be taken advantage of by higher year groups or really more confident people in your year, and so if the person who's more confident in your year might get you involved in a wrong crowd, and then you'll start to want to become like them.
So it's like you're sort of saying, don't be a sheep.
Yes.
Yeah. So don't follow the crowd just because you're scared of what will happen if you don't. So friendships can be a powerful thing, which is what we're trying to say is.
I'd like to add on to what Vishal and Alexandra said, that that's a bit of peer pressure as well.
It shows that you should go talk to a teacher or someone, especially if these so-called friends are mistreating you. So you shouldn't stay quiet, and you should actually talk to someone.
Yeah, so it's, you don't want to succumb to the peer pressure, and if there are people who are pressuring you into doing those negative things, they're not good for you and they shouldn't be in your life. So that's really what we've got to sum up on today's episode, and we hope to see you next week.
Bye.